There's relief coming next week in the form of cooler temperatures. So finally, we'll get back to the 80s. But for now, we are looking at another hot and sticky day. Temperatures so far sit in the 60s in the mountains, 70s here for the upstate and northeast Georgia. Not very different at all from what we've been seeing in the prior days. Wind speeds are relatively calm to light right now. We have seen a few higher breezes in North Carolina, Asheville, 8 miles per hour. That increases the comfort of the morning. We are still seeing a little bit of fog out in Jackson County, so look out for that if you're in the mountains too. We did have a lot of storms that popped up yesterday. In the afternoon, they provided a lot of wind damage across the Carolinas and Georgia. For our local region, there were several issues with trees coming down and other concerns from storms in Spartanburg County, and unfortunately one deadly concern out in Pickens County as a construction area collapsed on some of the workers. So we had some real danger yesterday with some of these storms, and we could see a similar scenario today. We are starting out dry, but there is a storm chance this afternoon. Highs in the upstate get to 93 degrees, which is above normal now for this time of year. 90 is our average, so staying hot, staying sticky with a spotty storm. Mountain towns, you get to 88 degrees today with sun and clouds and a few more chances for isolated storms. Mountain towns tend to see a few more than the upstate as usual. So we're calling today an 8 out of 10 on the sky meter. I'll show you FUTURECAST here. It starts with a couple clouds. We do see some sun midday, but we are looking at isolated storms again for the upstate and a few more in North Carolina by 3 p.m. Some of them may last, especially in the mountains, until about 6 or 7 this evening, but then it clears out overnight. So your Saturday morning looks beautiful, dry, a little muggy, but nice. And then the afternoon yet again bubbles up with showers and storms, mostly for the mountains, but a few possible in the upstate. As we look ahead into the weekend, again, we're going to stay incredibly hot and humid with those limited storms, 94 degrees both days. But finally, into next week, temperatures actually drop below average by Tuesday. So with the increased storm chances that are on their way, we're going to see temperatures majorly take a dip, nearly a 10-degree drop, even 15-degree drop by some points of next week. Wednesday will be kind of the pit of those temperatures, down to 80 degrees in our area. So for today, tomorrow, and Sunday, it stays basically the same, hot, sticky with limited storms. And then with the cold front next week, we get greater storm chances Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, with Tuesday being more of the soaker day that we'll watch out for. It's 6:14 here. We'll continue looking at your riding forecast now. Sponsored by Harley-Davidson of Greenville. You want to ride this weekend? Again, mainly just hot and sticky. Limited storms means you should be able to ride most of the day, but keep an eye on those darker clouds. If they start rolling through, you might want to tuck in somewhere for an hour. Mountain towns, you have the better chance for storms this weekend, so if you're going to ride, early to midday is great. The afternoon should still be mostly okay in the upper 80s, but do watch out that a few of the storms that pop up could become strong. 6:14 right now, Chris. Any new problems on the road?